Cale, Olly, good to see you, but welcome to Pop Alternative.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I mean, finding her edge is it's crazy, right?
It's
pretty nice.
Oh, it is. Yes, very much so.
I want to kind of ask because, you get the breakdowns for everything and you're going to go be doing this show, this coming of age slice of life, figure skating show. But I feel like it only gets real when you get there, right? You can do all the preparation. What was it like officially getting there and film that first day?
Crazy. So actually the first day, me and Maddie filmed the train scene. So when she comes and she's like, oh, Brayden, you need to skate with me. That was day one. And we had practiced the dance a few days before. So that's just like getting chucked in the deep end. And I'm not a dancer. So they're like, oh yeah, so here's a super sensual dance that you have to learn in about 3 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, great, awesome. Super excited, yeah.
And then right after that, we went straight into shooting the
fight
scene in the
fight
woods.
scene, yeah.
So
The
it's
fight
just,
scene
you're chilling at home, prepping your scripts and everything, and then you're shooting like
Dancing.
-20, blizzard.
Yeah. Well, I cannot wait for people to see the dynamic of your characters in this. It's crazy. It's like they want to destroy each other, but do they really, right? Like, there's like, are they...
You know what? It's like, it seems like they do, but I think they're actually like low-key best friends, but...
Yeah.
I tend to agree.
Yeah, thank you.
I get that vibe too, 100%. Olly, it's interesting too, because, when you have a show that is about, a sport or even like a movie or show about music or everything, you can look at it two ways, right? For this show, you could look at it as this is a show, a figure skating show that has that drama coming of age slice of life. You can look at it the other way too, which I find interesting. Are you like, is it slice of life show that is about figure skating, right? Or has figure skating in it? Like, what do you think about that?
I think truthfully, it's both.
Yeah.
But I think the carryover is between like the competitive aspects of the figure skating, especially with ice dancing, where it's, you're essentially a couple on ice.
Yeah.
So there is that carryover and that sort of blurring of the line between the slice of life, the romance, all that sort of thing, and then the actual competitive nature of the sport as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the coolest things I feel like about this show, and I'm wondering from filming it, because I'm a filmmaker as well, so these are the things I think about, you know what I mean? But does it sometimes feel, because you have, the scenes at the rink, but you also have the scenes at the house, right, with everyone, does it feel sometimes like it's like, those are, like, you're on two shows sometimes?
Oh,
like, it's interesting.
Man, 100% it does. It's like, yeah, you go from like super intimate scenes with your partner to like being in a massive room with like a bunch of different skaters. Yeah, it feels like you're on two different shows. First, it feels like you're just in like a rom-com, and then the next thing you know, you feel like you're in like a teen drama that it's like all these kids and all this noise and all this excitement. Yeah, for sure.
And I'll ask you this, and then you can chime in right after because I want your opinion on this. But it's interesting, right? Because, we'll see some scenes, with your characters, figure skating, and then we'll go to the next scene. It's like 5 minutes, or it's like a scene where everyone's just talking about something, right? And the runtime's like 2 minutes, but we all know that there's a chance that scene might not have that might have been like the whole day to shoot, or like 2 days. So when those scenes happen, especially with this one, the figure skating, do they feel like their own like mini project? Those big kind of scenes to film?
Well, it's always interesting, like watching something that you've shot, because you're watching the story on the screen. But then you're also remembering that day shooting, everything that happened, how you were trying to get there with the character, all the challenges from that day of shooting. So yeah, it is cool. I think like a little bit of a measure of success for me is like if I'm watching a scene and do I forget about all that stuff?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, good segue, Cale. Like, I know you're trying not to do this, but like, given this show is that kind of your edge of your seat, we care about the characters, the relationships, what's going to happen. When do you start thinking about the audience? Like, I know, like, when you're filming, it's like you try not to, but it's like, do you ever think about like, wow, how this is going to be perceived, like while you're filming it, even maybe at lunch or like a video village, like, wow, people are going to lose their minds. Or block that out.
Of course, no, it's you definitely have it in the back of your head. Yeah. I try my best to block it out for the scene, but every time you're kind of doing it, especially like some of the scenes that Brayden has that are more emotional and people get to really see why he is the way he is. It's tough to be like, oh, the fans, oh yeah, you don't have to, I don't have to think about that. Oh, that doesn't matter. Yeah. But yeah, it's always there for sure.
Absolutely. And then last question I would like to ask too is, worldwide on Netflix, which is crazy. Yeah, I feel like,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's always exciting when there's an opportunity to showcase something, right? Like in this opportunity, we get to showcase figure skating worldwide on Netflix, right? Yeah. Like, is that something that was really interesting for both of you when you signed on to the project? And then eventually you find out it's gonna be on Netflix, right? But it's like, that's a cool thing too, right? You're going to be able to kind of showcase this globally to people that might not know that much about this world of figure skating.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's an incredible sport, you know, and it's always like, I try not to think about it too much because it's a little daunting. But you know, this is for us, we're just stepping into this world for a period of time, and I think we really do our best to honor it in the show. But for a lot of incredibly talented athletes, like this is their whole life. It's everything.
Yeah.
So it's cool. We're definitely it's nice to be able to bring a little bit of attention to it, but it's also such an incredible sport that already has like an amazing audience around the world.
Absolutely. I feel like the frenemy thing is so interesting too, right? Because they're all competing against each other, but they spend so much time together, right? So that's also unique too, right?
For sure. No, I agree with you. And it was nice because it wasn't in the book. And so people that are fans of the book and now watch the show, it just gives it that extra layer of like the relationship between Brayden and Freddie and Freddie and Adriana and Brayden and Adriana. You know, it just gives it that extra oomph. And so
we could do a whole podcast interview about the book adaptation.
Literally.
Finding Our Edge worldwide on Netflix. People are gonna be able to check it out. You both were fantastic in this.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Good to see you both. Thank you.
And thank you. Really
thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.